Hello folks, and welcome back to StarCraft 2 Annihilation campaign. Or would it be just StarCraft 2 Annihilation? I have no idea. Regardless, let us continue. I swear there was something I meant to start off with here, but... Actually, one of the headset things here isn't cooperating. It's like making sizzly noises. It's actually rather unnerving. Hopefully, it's all's good. It sounds like the sounds coming from both, so it should be fine. And you have vision of the game. Hopefully, you still have it, despite me clicking in. Annihilation 12, Reawakening. Wait, we're on mission 12? Okay. Or did I go on to the wrong one? Technical... No, right thing. I thought we were on mission 10 with Osiris. After having the truth revealed about him, Morgana's Crane, in a fit of rage, decided to search for Malric and kill him. So that was the truth. Huh. I was figuring Crane was... Malric, was lying. I guess Malric is being very upfront about his evil, malicious plans. You know, you gotta like a villain like him. You find him, he spills the truth about everything. So, how big is your dick? Well, really, it's five-dimensional. Huh, fascinating. During his search, he encountered the CPG rebels and Reeves underway to depart Netmac. In Crane's encounter with the Terrans, he learned that In Crane's encounter with the Terrans, he learned that Malric had already left Netmac, and that they would go bring him and that they would personally go bring him to justice. Maxwell Reeves offered a task for Crane. While they traveled to the Cyrex complex, Crane was to head further north to witness the construction site of the R.S.S.I's under development super weapon, and then destroy it. Now Crane's goals have changed, as he believed that ensuring the weapon's destruction would assist him and the Daggerfang. I'm just imagining a boomerang made of daggers and Zerglings. The Daggerfang brood as a whole, and has now headed further north to prepare for the attack. There are many hidden research pallets to collect, scour the map thoroughly to find them all. Also, I remember looking up a custom campaign, and I think it was, I remember looking at SC2 maps recently, and I do believe it was in reference to, well, it was actually in reference to the follow-up thing the maker of this campaign is working on. It's some RPG thing. No, actually, sorry. I just remember what the fuck I'm talking about. That was Perfect Soldiers, so never mind. No, never mind. I got confused there. Since I am having difficulty remembering anyone's name, yeah, if you want me to remember your name, it's gonna have to be something very nice and simple, like Patrick or Paddy. You know, Daniel. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna have difficulty. Sometimes I have actually forgotten my own name once. I had to stop and think, what is my name? So yes, yeah, I just got frazzled, so never mind. Basically all I was going to say was, they were saying that their thing doesn't take place within the main universe. The main canon, it's its own separate thing, like the events of StarCraft games are relevant to what's happened in their story. So I was thinking that applied here. Remember, I was talking about the core hole thing, and the CPG rebels came from a group that wanted to have a strong government for the people of Corehole. Yeah, I was thinking, you know, maybe that factors in, you know, here. But since, as far as I can tell, this, well, you know, the main plot of StarCraft is relevant here. You know, like the Siege of the Lost Fire and all that. So, yeah, but you see where I'm going here. Fuck. I've lost my train of thought. Obviously, well, I was wrong on both fronts. you know, that statement doesn't apply here, and it was said by a very different person, so it definitely doesn't apply here. So, yes. I blame this on the lack of caffeine. I've only had a single cup of tea today. I've had no cola in, like, this, I think is my second day. I just had to stomach some soy milk there. It's, ugh. Milk as a whole doesn't seem to agree with me as of late. So I feel a little off because of that. Ugh. Zergling strain, Swarmwing. Ooh, Banelings. Splitter strain or Hunter strain. Splitter strain, improved Baneling strain developed by assimilating the essence of the microscarabs native to planet Annihilate. Splits into 2 Baneling spawn on death. Baneling spawn deal less damage. I remember before thinking it was half damage of the original Baneling, but I think it was actually substantially less. And it was just a misrecollection. Hunter strain, improved Baneling strain developed by adapting Banelings to the harsh conditions of the planet Scoria. Leaps over obstacles and onto targets from long range. Can jump up and down cliffs. I think I'm going to go with the Hunter strain. While I didn't go with the Raptor strain for the Zerglings, this would actually be quite useful for Banelings. Them getting there ahead of your army, but not too far ahead, is useful. And it makes sure they get to actually nuke things. Okay, Roach strains. Corpse strain. Improved roach strain developed from assimilating the essence of parasitic scantipedes on the planet Kantar. Enemies damaged by the roach spawn 2 roachlings if killed quickly. You actually see those scantipedes in the previous mission. Remember the frostbound ones? They have some paralytic spew. That's the same thing that the same things you kill for the roaches. I think they have parasitic spew as well, or something. Viral strain. Improved roach strain evolved by adapting roaches to a symbiotic bond with the microbes of the planet Milus 4. Attack slow movement and attack speed by 75%, while for heroic units it's only 20%. That is actually quite nice, though I'm personally inclined towards the Corpser strain, cause you start massing up a little army of quick to die units, but it's still a nice idea. Though this is pretty nice from the utility standpoint. Makes units a lot weaker. Well, weaker insofar as their damage output is reduced quite substantially. I'll go with these. Nothing else? Nothing else. I presume at some stage I'll gain access to all the upgrades, but that'll probably be in, as of yet, on release content. Planet Netmac, 5 clicks north of the Netmac prison, 8:04 AM. Here we are once again. You set course for this location. Why? It is now that I realize what incredible power the R.S.S.I possess. You only now? If we were to demolish their warship, I feel we might need help. The time has come, Kazul. The time for Nakara's reawakening is nigh. To guide our brute to victory as the upcoming war approaches, we may need Nakara's power. It's finally I can get this stake off my torso. Claim this location as ours. Please, Zerg guy, please don't hit the cameraman. I sense the Terrans mobilizing. They'll be coming to avenge their fallen soon. Let them come. We'll deal with them as necessary. Also, let them arrive at a location. We'll deal with them as necessary. This area appears to be some form of breeding ground for the corrupted Daggerfang. There are many hatcheries scattered across this area's islands. How do you plan on awakening Broodmother Nakara? If I go to each of these corrupted hatcheries and destroy them, I can gather their energy and use it on our main hive to revert Nakara's curse. Really? Alright then. Emperor, The hatcheries are well protected, and this area does not contain any valuable mineral nodes. Why they'll be here in the first place, I don't know. Your only means of income is going to be acquired from the many resources caches scattered around the battlefield. Where are the rest of our forces at? The Dangerfang are attempting to clear path for us to the enemy's facility. Excellent. We'll have to carefully decide our course of action and create the right minions to be successful here. Let us not waste time. The Kara awaits her resurrection. Finally, I can unduct tape this stake from my torso. That's what I choose to believe he's done. Ooh, we got a Nidus network. A greater Nidus network. Not sure of the difference over the normal ones. Emperor, I've set up a Nidus network for your convenience. With its assistance, you can create Nidus worms to traverse past the waters of these islands. Really, you're only giving me tutorials on drones now? Oh no, it's a different thing. In order to resurrect Nikara, Crane requires an intact hive. Because of limited resources in the area, it's too risky to create new hives. Because of this, it's your duty to keep the main hive protected from R.S.I's assault. Your hive also functions as your main upgrade structure, and the upgrade submenu can be accessed by pressing Z. In this mission, you cannot build structures to form your armies. Instead, you use drones purely for defense. Making a drone will allow you to make spine crawlers and spore crawlers to ensure the main hive remains intact. In addition, you can use your drones to rebuild the Nidus networks in case you lose your current one. Not liking the sound of this. Hero stats. Your heroes have grown in power. From this point on, health, shields, and energy for all your heroes have increased by 250. Spawn Greatest Nidus Worm. Long-range transport. Crane now has the ability to deploy greater Nidus worms at a nearby location. Must have an intact greater Nidus network in order to deploy greater Nidus worms. These are crucial in order to reach the corrupted hatcheries. I feel like I'm stumbling or slurring my words, and it's really annoying me. It's one issue I have with reading so much, because I just feel like I'm doing that consistently. I'm just using these because they're quite expendable. Alright. So... Ooh. This is cool. Don't know why there's a tree there. Ooh, the health regen for mutas. Okay, when I read this earlier, I thought I couldn't build any army units, and I was wondering what I was going to do. Okay, I can get swarm hosts, but they're the default ones. Still, might be useful. Oh, guardians. For now, I'm not sure. I think roaches, as many as I can get. Let's get a second queen.
We require more minerals.
And let's save. Group up, lads. Reason I'm getting these is because they will allow me to get extra forces. Oh. Shit. I didn't keep track of the amount of minerals I had. I was figuring I'd run out of gas first. Alright, no Zerglings.
What's happening?
Probably for the best, really. They're so much faster than the rest of my forces, they'll just splinter off and get killed. Also, the roaches' temporary units are temporary. They, but they're just there to help bolster attacks.
Stay strong. Our victory is assured.
Doesn't mention a time limit. Oh, actually, it wouldn't. There's a cost to it. So, alright. We need to attack over here. Oh, attack. Heal. Also, one advantage of having all range units is they will be right around his heal. So that's very useful. Though, yeah, these banelings don't have the upgrades. They aren't the hunter ones. Heal! Probably did that a little early, but still. I am really loving the these roaches. I'm very happy with my choice. Yeah. Let us get some anti-air. Because currently I have 2 queens and a two queens and him. Move back. Our hive is taking hits. Must be protected at all costs. When did I save? It's really annoying, the duration and the timer off. I don't know why they are. I think this might be pre-attack. Nope, it's post. Beautiful.
Keep going.
I'll use these to suicide in this direction. I think the attack might be coming from that side. Yeah, it is. Heal! Detonate. Yeah, those little roachlings aren't exactly great fighters. They're more of a bolster my forces sort of thing. Add extra targets, do a little bit of extra damage. They aren't meant to be army stoppers. I do want to boost up my roaches a bit though. Ooh, that's nice. That makes my banelings healers. I don't actually have enough to get any upgrades right now. Let's save. Let's move over here for a moment. Excuse me. Could grab another guy, but I kind of want to save my minerals. It's just I'm worried that I'll hit a point where I can't progress if I spend too much. Because we need to have minerals to make it to the next islands. And if I spend too much, I won't have any. And we've no way of generating our own, so yeah.
Time is short.
But yeah, one advantage of having this all ranged army, and no Zerglings or anything else, is they'll all be by Sukov, which is beautiful.
The final battle is near.
Oh.
It makes sense.
Oh, they were just doing drops over here.
Move quickly.
Alright. And now I've plenty, so let us get some upgrades. Well, not upgrades, more people. Some more roaches. Let's boost roach stuff. And let us boost all Zerg ranged attacks.
Speak freely.
I'm probably getting too many roaches, so let's get some hydras. I do want to grab a few guardians, but I'm holding off on them.
There is no need for formality.
Okay.
Request.
Move. It just with the shortness of cash, I feel a little nervous.
Stay strong.
Again, maybe I have enough funds, but I don't know this level. So I'm apprehensive in getting them just as yet.
If nothing else, it will be interesting.
Okay, spawn surveillance. Beautiful. Ooh. Here comes an attack. Heal. Oh god damn, that is beautiful. Just wait back. Let's let them go ahead. As you can see, they're not exactly great.
I'm under attack. Mutation complete.
Let's go grab some more gubbins.